All right. Welcome back. It is not a Monday, but let's get through Halloween. Um, Today I'm going to share something with you very special. Through my pretty illustrious career, being a well-known graphic designer, artist, and illustrator, I have happened upon quite a number of secrets in the industry to help make you as successful as I. For only $39.99, you too can join my. This is where it all starts at, right here. This is the beginning. Something that a lot of people fall into the trap of is a cult of personality and influencers. That's not to say that some people do not have experience in the field that they are, successful in. But you have to be very wary about who you put your trust in. This is my little short introduction into something that's really helped me out as, dealing with from every topic from A to Z basically. And that is my long love and passion for philosophy. It's quite a segue, right? But if you don't know about what philosophy does in your life and how it can affect it, how it can affect your decisions, and how you navigate the waters of life, influencers and marketing can really prey on people who have opted out of the critical process of critical thinking when they're thinking about people that they look up to, that they admire, the influencers that they follow, and they buy their books and they buy their CDs and their ebooks about X, Y, and Z. This is a problem that I see happen, unfold every single day. Doesn't matter what field you're in. You're in. I'm going to share with you a little something that I picked up from reading one of Bruce Lee's books. It's a little bit of a it's a concept that I don't really see spoken about very often, and it's something that was expounded on by a lot of other philosophers that I looked up. I read up on over the years. But it's the idea of a guru or a teacher or this enlightened person that has all the answers to all your problems. And what these philosophers of the time, the 60s, 50s, 60s, and 70s did was they turned that on their head, and they became known as the anti-gurus or the anti-teachers or the anti-masters. And that sounds kind of like a little bit antithetical what you would think about of a teacher or a master or guru. But when you are placing the guru or teacher or master above yourself, looking to them for all your answers in life, you ultimately find yourself in a trap, a cycle of looking up to them for every single thing. When they don't tell you an answer to the question you already have, your brain can kind of short circuit. This is the value of teaching people about the anti-guru. If you ever read up anything about Alan Watts or Jiddu Krishnamurti or some of the writings by Bruce Lee, they tell you that ultimately, finding the answers within yourself is where you want to go. When we put too much weight or heft in the people that we look up to, we are ultimately setting ourselves up for failure. When they fail you, or when they fail somebody else, or when you find out that they've even done something that's quite unsavory, you may feel the attack on yourself because you've identified with this thing so much. Then the attack on them is an attack on you, and your whole world can collapse in on itself like a dying star. And this is just something I wanted to share with people, because I see a lot of people, that are in a group or in a in a community that look up to this one person or this group of people. And I've seen it happen dozens of times throughout my life before, the internet was, what it is now, or what it may become. These people have always existed and they always will exist. But having a little bit of self-realization, a little bit of self-actualization can help shield you from a lot of the trauma that you may put yourself into, from being overly influenced by people that you think, quote unquote, are successful. People approach me all the time about how I do what I do, and I give them straightforward answers without trying to put it behind I have this. It's all bases around secret knowledge, or I have this thing that's behind this paywall that you too can have because you're chosen. Me speaking to you right now, you're chosen to get this knowledge from me at this very moment. You were predestined in this time to click on this YouTube video and to get this thing. Just PayPal me $39.95 and I will share it with you. That may seem too obvious to some people that are watching this video, but unfortunately, thousands of people fall for this. Thousands, maybe millions of people fall for this every single day. This is a little bit of a warning. Don't fall into the trap of the guru. Don't fall into the trap of the influencer on how to be successful, how to live your best life. And that's not to say some people can't teach you things about doing either one of those, items on your list. It's when you've invested your worth into their success, and that you feel intertwined with their teaching so much that when that person eventually, or their ideas come under scrutiny, you feel the burn and the whiplash effect, that you feel attacked as well. You can no longer be objective to the things happening around you. So, until we get back into our other videos, I did want to drop this video this week. More or less, I've been wanting to do more videos like this about some of the things I enjoy. But I think this is something super important for people that are like on the internet and are huge fans of these content creators or these teachers or these YouTube personalities, and no one's really saying anything to the contrary. I don't have a huge audience, but I don't like to see people hurt themselves and the people around them, when in fact their original intention was to be a better person or to make more money or to, fill in that blank, fill in that void in their life. And ultimately it all backfires on them and they find themselves sometimes involved with a cult, a personality, who knows. So with that, I'm gonna leave you guys off with this. We'll be back, hopefully back on track by Monday again. The past weeks have been a little bit up and down with like holidays and sleep schedules, and you know how it goes, but I'm here. Also, we got some news coming. It's coming up real soon, so I'm pretty excited about that. I wish I could tell you more about it right now, so I'm so excited about it, but until then, if you want to catch me, I'll be on Twitch pretty much every night. And I put the course, our animated emo course, on hold for a bit because I don't know exactly where it's going at the moment. I may be releasing some starter tutorials in my Patreon instead. This will help flesh the course out a little bit more. So I'm not sure if the interest is still there as high as it could be. But in the meantime of doing that, I'm also writing the emo course 102. So something to look forward to. Hopefully before the year ends, we're into 2022, which is insane. But till then, you guys have a great one. Keep fighting a good fight. And stay vigilant.